Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I actually have extremely difficult subject to talk about and certainly extremely uh actual I don't know current subject, and it's about TF5 class catalysts and how to use them. Now, as somebody who streams frequently, most asked questions 100% without a doubt is when people ask you different rank of questions. Do I rank this or do I rank that? Or would you prefer this, or who do I rank out of these 5 champions or whatever? And even though, like, obviously, as much as I know, most of the YouTubers are doing their best to actually give genuine answers, truth of the matter is, without knowing many different things about the player who is asking that search question, it's impossible to give well-educated, proper, thought-out answer unless the question is extremely clear. If you're gonna ask who do I rank, War Machine or Warlock, obviously it's pretty much always gonna be Warlock. It's always gonna be Warlock. But if the champions are good of, let's say, equal measure, then the right decision is typically based on what the person's goals are, who he has already ranked, what kind of mastery setups you're already using, what are the future plans, again, whether you want to focus on Abyss, Act 6, variants, or what have you. So all of that information is obviously extremely extensive, and all of that forms the quote-unquote right way how to use your catalyst. Additionally, quite often it doesn't really matter which one of the two great champions you pick. For instance, when you're gonna go, I don't know, Captain Marvel moving Corvus, right? Obviously, there will be differences where one champion can do the fights, another one can't, and I personally value Corvus more, and some other people might value Captain Marvel movie version more. But the fact of the matter is, both of those are great champions, and I doubt anybody would anybody would regret ranking up either one of those. So instead of me trying to say how anyone and everyone should use a TF5 class catalyst, I think the best thing I can do on the matter of subject is go through my own thought process on my own account. For instance, I currently have 2 fully formed skill class catalysts and I haven't used any of them. I am also currently sitting on 10% TF5 class catalyst selector, which I haven't claimed for over a week, and all of those decisions are obviously a result of some sort of thought process and some sort of reasoning. And in this video, I'm going to do my best to explain my decisions, largely regarding the current situation. Maybe I'll reference some decisions that I already had made, and hopefully that will help you as the viewer or as a summoner to make decisions for your own account, considering all of the implications. So we're going to go over the current situation, right? I have 40.9 thousand Cosmic TF5 class Catalyst and 41,000 Mystic TF5 class Catalyst, 30 fragments, and 39,000 Mutant TF5 class Catalyst. Right, in this situation, basically using that 10% TF5 class Catalyst selector, I could form either one of those 3. And when it comes to Cosmic and when it comes to Mystic class, I already have clear-cut set targets, which I have put my eyes on. If you're gonna go to the champions list, so if I'm gonna go to Cosmic Champions, filter out the 6 stars, and it's going to be Silver Surfer. Because I am in relatively high prestige alliance, I do care about my prestige, I do want to improve my prestige, and Silver Surfer currently is the highest prestige champion. Therefore, even though there would be still people who say you should take up Captain Marvel movie version, for instance, and I do have that Cosmic Awakening gem, which I would use on her and possibly will do in future, my first priority in current situation would be to make that prestige rank up, because Silver Surfer is so high up the prestige ladder, I know he's going to stay there for very, very, very long time. Let's say at the bare minimum, let's say if the kind of like most crazy thing ever happens and next 4 champions Kabam releases are higher prestige than Silver Surfer, which will not happen. it still would take 2 months for Silver Surfer to be at the bottom of top 5 prestige champions in games. So ranking up Silver Surfer for prestige reasons sooner rather than later is extremely safe bet, because he will maintain towards the top of prestige for a very, very long time, and definitely at the very top of prestige for the Cosmic class. So Silver Surfer is going to be my next rank up. Now, why I haven't ranked him up already, even though I technically could, the reasoning for that is because Alliance Quest, when you run the hardest modifiers, gives you a 10% TF5 CC a week. And should I happen to pull Cosmic one, that would free up my selector to pick up either Mutant or Mystic, depending what I want to rank. So currently, I will be waiting till the end of current AQ cycle to see what I pull, because I have basically 33% chance to either pull a Mystic one or a Cosmic one, and that way I could cover the other one with my selector. So in this case, I'm going to be patient for another, 3-4 days, and then I'm going to see which class I can and will pick with my selector, and then I'm going to ideally, possibly, hopefully, have 2 champions take to rank 3 immediately, because otherwise, let's say if I pick a Cosmic class in my tier 5 class Catalyst selector right now, I might end up waiting weeks or months till I am able to rank up the Mystic champion. So in Cosmic class, as I said, second rank up will definitely be Silver Surfer. Third rank up, honestly, currently it looks like it's going to be a toss-up in between giving Captain Marvel movie version an Awakening gem, but that would take at Sig 1. All my signature stones are gonna go to Silver Surfer for a really long time. So I will likely not do that, and should I happen to form another Cosmic Catalyst at some point soon, I'm much more likely to take up Carnage as my third rank 3 6-star, because I will not have ability to sig up a Cosmic champion for a really long time, so it will not affect my prestige. So I would rank up a champion purely for kind of like usability. And in this case, it would be a guilty pleasure rank up, but that's a bit too far in the future. And now, again, we're going to go and take a look at my Mystic class. My Mystic class situation is a bit more cut and dry. I do have Dr. Doom, which kind of matters the most in the Mystic class, and he's sigged up extremely highly. However, I specifically haven't taken him to Sig 200. I have left him, I think, at Sig 160, so in case I do happen to pull him, I do not waste those signature stones. And then the next rank up is quite clearly now going to be Black Widow Clairvoyant, which is freshly duped, also a very high prestige option. Should I happen to pull many Mystic Signature Stones, it is a possibility I'm actually going to sig her up for prestige, even though her prestige is still lower than Doom's and might not be relevant at the time I rank her. And my other options, as intriguing as they would be, like Mephisto, Morningstar, Tigra, Symbiote Supreme, or I don't know, Man-Thing. For now, I'm missing most of the Mystic new champions as the 6-stars. As we can see, I don't have Sasquatch, Mojo, Longshot, Sorcerer Supreme, Dragon Man. So if I would get another Mystic Tier 5 class Catalyst, that would currently be probably put aside for a while. I have 2 very good Mystic champions that are both going to be rank 3 soon, and I'm going to be perfectly content in that class. Situation with skill class is arguably the trickiest right now. So I do have a rank 3 Nick Fury, who's already at Sig 100. Now in hindsight, giving him all of those signature stones might have been a mistake, but at the point when I was doing it, it was extremely important in order to maintain prestige relevant enough to stay in Alliance that I was. Now, current situation is that I have 20 plus skill signature stones only and about 27 generic signature stones. So I don't have many skill signature stones left, which has left me in kind of most difficult situation here currently. So Aegon obviously is the champion that at some point will go to rank 3, no questions asked. The reason why he isn't rank 2 already or rank 3, because he could be, because I can't sig him up past Sig 90 even if I gave him all my genetics and everything else. Also, Sig 70, Sig 90, rank 3 Aegon would not benefit me in any game mode currently. I have explored the Story Quest and Abyss of Legends and Labyrinth of Legends, so I do not have any immediate content I would use this champion. And I also cannot sig him up highly, and even if I were to sig him up to 70, 80, then still in many different places, I don't know, Cavalier difficulty or Alliance Quest or what have you, 5-star rank 5 Sig 200 Aegon would perform better because you would get to carry your combo over, your base damage would be slightly slower, so you would ramp up significantly faster because the first fight would take more hits, you would carry over more combo, and every other fight would kind of like be much better off, and you would easily overtake the damage output of that 6-star rank 3 in a medium level quest with a 5-star rank 5 within a fight or two. And that is a reason why Aegon's currently not getting ranked up. He will at some point, definitely 100%, but right now there's absolutely no need for it. There's no need to rush it in case something changes. Things that could change, for instance, is if I were to dupe my Thor Ragnarok right now. He's a super high prestige champion, and he would go to rank 3 immediately, and he would eat up all of my skill signature stones for foreseeable future in the name of prestige. And because of that, that would even further delay time when I would benefit from taking up Aegon at large. So again, it is definitely risky and not worth kind of like ranking up Aegon right now, especially if I have a 5-star Sig 200. Now, what to do with that second skill catalyst? As I mentioned, I'm currently kind of like waiting for a clear definite pull. I do have an option of Killmonger, but realistically, again, Killmonger is not a champion that I particularly need for any game mode, aside of perhaps Alliance or Defense. My battle group in particular already has a Killmonger, so I do not want to double up on that. And since I am not pressed for a rank up, I am perfectly comfortable holding those for now, at least, for a while, till I hopefully either, I don't know, duplicate Thor Ragnarok for prestige, perhaps duplicate Moleman and end up taking him up for Alliance War Defense and prestige, or pull something brand new that I absolutely enjoy and love playing with. Could be Hitmonkey, could be Black Widow, Deadly Origins, could be Elsa Bloodstone, could be, I don't know, Stealth Suit Spidey, and dupe any of those champions. So there's still a lot unknown and unclear in this situation. Therefore, since I'm not absolutely forced and pressed for Aegon right now, as there is no content I would actually use him, I am certainly in no rush to take up that Aegon. So we have discussed Mystic, Cosmic, and skill classes. Tech class situation is quite simple. I can't pull Tech TFI class catalysts to save my life. I do have several rank ups in line. Warlock was my first Sig 200 champion, hence he pretty much went up automatically. Since then I have pulled Ghost, I have duped Ghost, and Ghost would be my second rank 3 6-star, but I have hardly any TFI class catalyst fragments, and that means it's not gonna happen anytime soon. When I get closer to getting TFI class catalyst of Tech class, I will take my Ghost to rank 2, and she will go up, and obviously that will not affect my prestige, so I'm not going to be bothered exactly by the precise signature level that she's at. But currently also there is absolutely no benefit in taking that 6-star rank 2 Ghost, 6-star duped Ghost to rank 2, because in reality 5-star rank 5 Ghost performs significantly better at Sig 200, because you might have slightly smaller base damage, but you gain so much more power than a Sig 20 Ghost does. Then you just offset that difference, and basically a 5-star rank 5 Ghost just is better champion than a 6-star rank 2 Sig 200 one. And because of that, I am also not in a rush to take Ghost up until such point when I see that I will be able to rank up Ghost to rank 3 at some point shortly. And aside from Ghost, I have been very fortunate in Tech class. I have Hulkbuster at rank 2 already. I have duped Mysterio, I have duped Sentinel, so I do not lack in tech options, I lack in tech catalysts. And then moving on to Mutant Class. Mutant Class has been quite annoying for me personally because I'm close to my 3rd Mutant Catalyst. I did rank up Domino regretfully. I wish I didn't do that, to be honest. I kind of ranked her up for fun. She never had any significant impact on my account capabilities, and I have never actually really put her to work. I know that it might not have been a perfect rank up, but I also know that it really will not change much in the long term for my account, because I did have the duplicates of Mutant TF5 CCs, and again, I'm very close to forming my 3rd one. And then I ranked up Magneto, and obviously Magneto is largely at rank 3 for Alliance War, just to have that extra health, just to have that extra attack, and just have that extra protection. When it comes to the rest of the options, I'm basically waiting on duping Omega Red or Colossus or Namor. Should I dupe Namor? I do have a lot of, well, not a lot of, plenty of Mutant Signature Stones, so he would get them all because he would be a prestige rank up. Or should I dupe Colossus or Omega Red? I would likely rank 3 either one of those and take them to rank 3 as well. And other than that, I don't really have anything else. I currently want to rank 3 from Mutant Class, therefore I do not want to pull really Mutant TF5 Class Catalyst Fragments, and I'm definitely not going to be selecting Mutant Class from my 10% selector. I did pull White Magneto, which could be interesting, but first I'm probably going to take it to rank 2 and play about with him. I don't have him as a 5-star, which is another plus, unlike Omega Red, Colossus, Emma Frost, which would be viable rank up options, but I already have them maxed out as 5-star champions. So basically I have no way to improve on that with unduped 6 stars rank 2. But yeah, Mutant Class is a bit dodgy one for me personally. I'm just waiting to pull something good, just like in Skill Class, to be honest. And Science Class I am perfectly candid with as well. I am relatively decently in forming my 2nd Science Class Catalyst. I used the first one on Thing, and I'm giving him Signature Stones because Signature is extremely important for Thing, and that is also actually the reason why I chose Thing over Human Torch, because I knew that the first Science champion that I do rank up, I will sig up. They do have similar prestige, but Thing benefits from max sigability much more than Human Torch does. If it would be other way around, I would have ranked Human Torch, but in this case it just made a lot more sense to rank up Thing first, give him all the Sig Stones, and as soon as I get another Science TF5 Class Catalyst Crystal, I'm going to take up Human Torch, and I'm not going to give him any Signature Stones because I do not believe that he needs any. And after that, I still have duped Red Hulk, which is perfectly fantastic option to rank up, especially when you consider uses in Alliance War. And for later on, I still have, well, yeah, so we have Human Torch, we have Red Hulk, then we can take a look at Wasp mainly, and by that time, I'm sure I'm going to dupe Void or, I don't know, something else in Science Class. So I'm not worried about Science options at all for now as well, because I'll be set for another 2 or 3 rank ups. So that is more or less what is going through my head when I am considering my TF5 Class Catalysts and my personal decisions involving them, and that has been my thought process. Now, I do know that each and every single person's individual situation is different, therefore what I think in my explanations might not always work for you. Perhaps maybe you don't have a 5-star A-gun and you are, I don't know, wanting to rush through Abyss. Obviously, you would have immediately ranked up that 6-star A-gun even if you could not maybe max sig him. Or maybe Prestige isn't an issue for you, therefore in Cosmic Class you would immediately select Cosmic Class, form that Catalyst, give Captain Marvel movie version that Awakening Gem and rank her up. Or whichever choice you make, that is perfectly fine so long as it's yours. You know your account best and you know your desires, goals and wishes for the game most. This video has been more or less me explaining my thought process and where my brain is currently at. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, then certainly hit that like button, hit that sub button, share it with your friends or alliance mates, or in Facebook or your Twitters or wherever you can possibly post it if you think it could actually help out some other people with their decisions as well. All that being said, that is me done, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya.